Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kwadash, for giving me the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord, and the feeds you, lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who taught us is 100% truth according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there, pushing his word to the full current of sincerity, and peace and blessings to your hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect. To y'all say shalom. And once again, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, be in the name of the Heavenly Father, Bahashem, in the name, Yahweh Shai, be in the name of the word that calls Jesus, is Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kwadash, and the Holy Spirit, for giving me the Holy Spirit to do this lesson on today, man, So I just wanted to hit this, you see these articles, you see this, I got two of them pulled up. Brothers went ahead to their videos, to the spirit I'm doing mines. And what does the banning or the Bible become illegal? What does that mean for us, man? I ain't got no scriptures planned out, so bear with me. That's what it comes to the spirit, but what does, this mean? What is the Bible being illegal? What does this mean for us, man? Because we know this devil, he's cunning, As a matter of fact, let's go back to that in Genesis 25:27 says, and the boys grew. And I want to get it in let me see. Genesis 25:27. I'm on the wrong thing on Hebrew. Let's go to Genesis 25:27. 25:27. Genesis 25:27, it says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And when you read it in the NLT, it says, as the boys grew up, Esau became a skillful hunter. He was an outdoorsman, but Jacob had a quiet temperament, preferring to stay at home, right? And you see that now, man. Like when you look at a lot of hunters, a lot of ones that be hunting, go fishing, alligators. Not saying Jake don't do it, but main one to be Edomites, man. Hunting animals, and they call it game. They don't even do it for the purpose of, we're gonna use it. They do it just for the fun of it, man. They do it for just the fun of it, man. Now this the word for us is Yadai. You die, and it says to know, to learn, to perceive. Is this the right word? Let me see. I think I'm using the wrong word. Yeah, it says you die. To know, to learn, to know, to perceive. Let me see. Okay, there you go. It says to know how to be skillful and to have the knowledge to be wise. So he's not wise, but to know to be skillful in. So Esau is a skillful hunter, to know to be skillful in. So going back to that, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the one that's empowered right now, pursuing to Job 9:24, earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He's a skillful hunter. Now, who's to prey? Well, us. Revelation speaks about how that the dragon made wrath. He was wroth with the woman, which the woman's going to the Israelites. But it says, and he made war with the remnant of her seed. So Esau's after the remnant of the nation of Israel. So him passing this, which it hasn't been solidified yet, but it's in the talks. Him bringing forth the Bible being illegal because it has anti-Shemitic things in it. Specifically they say they go into like the New Testament. Yahweh Shah being crucified as anti-Shemitic, things like that. They're saying that the Bible needs to be illegal. And this devil, this devil's a cunning hunter with a prey. So what is he doing? He's setting up a scenario through the power spirit of Yahweh Shai on the left hand side. The Lord is doing this on the left hand side. He's setting up a trap to pretty much coming on the prophets, which he's always had it at the Lord's always had it out there where, free speech was being attacked and all those things. He's always had it out there, but this is just a more targeted aspect going to the Bible being illegal, because what's prominent about us bringing out this word? Well, guess what? The Bible. We use the Bible. The KJV. We go into the LT, GNT for the Apocrypha. Got the Apocrypha, missing books of the Bible. We use the Bible. This ain't for you damn Christians. I could care less about you Christians, man. This is for us, man. This is for the ones that are pushing forth this word through the power of spirit, get help from our shot, man. Because what is that doing? I'm gonna pull this real quick. What did Paul say? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare, we at war right now. You know what I'm saying? It says, are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shai to pulling down stronghold, casting down imaginations, and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach. And who it says to pulling down stronghold. What a stronghold is what? Egypt. Modern day Egypt, man. Babylon the Great, man. America, Esau's rulership is this modern day stronghold, man. And it says casting down imagination, every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Lord. Did not 2 Thessalonians describe the man of perdition as being a person that's going to exalt himself above everything that is called God, including the one true living power, Yahweh Shai? So us bringing out this word is bringing bringing down his rulership, man. As brothers would tell you, this is treason. This is treason. So we're the true threat. Hey, Revelations 11. After 3 days and a half, that's that. What's that? That's that 1619 to late 1960, early 1970s, where the Lord sent back down a HaKodash upon a man known as Alva Bivens, which is Elijah the prophet, John the Baptist back in reincarnation to fulfill his lot, pursuing the Malachi. When Esau seen that when great fear fell upon him. Not when them Black Panthers popped up, not when Malcolm X popped. Well, them a puppets, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Coon. But those individuals didn't shake him. Not when Muslim, no. What got him jittery, got him scared when we came back to the understanding of the scriptures. Because he understands that us coming back to the understanding of the scriptures put him in a situation of, if they come back to the understanding of their scriptures, they're going to be able to prevail. And with them prevailing is going to lead to my rulership going down. So this is the biggest act of treason to him, man. He don't care about them Christians. Like, all of a sudden, Christianity been out for so long, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you just now wanted to make the Bible illegal. No, he's doing it because the prophets has came out on the scene. That's why. I was anti-Semitic. Well, shit, it was if you saying that, then it was anti-Semitic when you published the shit. But nah, it's because we bringing out the scriptures and breaking them down correctly, and they're opening up the minds of the people. Really, they're opening up the minds of the elect, And he's getting scared because he's like, fuck, people waking up, And this right here, this is the persecution. This is going to lead to the persecution, man. This is going to lead to the persecution because Yahweh Shah said that. Let me get there real quick. This is Matthew 10. Hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, I know it's in John. It's John 15:20. Remember the word that I say unto you. The servant is in, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. The servant is not greater than his Lord, and we're the servants of Yahweh Shai. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will also keep yours. And that's what they're gonna do. They persecuted Yahweh Shai. We're coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. As it said, what is the spirit of Yahweh Shai? The spirit of prophecy. I mean, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. We coming in that same spirit. So if they persecuted Yahweh Shai for what he did, that same nation is still ruling. The Edomites. They're going to persecute his servants too. And this is a form of him getting ready to persecute, man. You know? But we know that what the Lord got in store for us, because as it says, which I'm gonna pull it, man. And this is exciting. But this is an intense part of the ministry that we're moving into, because brothers are gonna be put in situations where what? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have not resisted on the blood yet, but we are coming to a time where we're gonna have to resist on the blood. Which means what? It's gonna result in us losing our lives, being martyrs for this thing. And the Lord is gonna give his men the strength to endure that. This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy should come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. That's what's going to happen. The Lord's going to lift up a standard. Whether it be angels, giving you spiritual powers, angels strengthening your mind for that situation. Whatever it may be, the Lord going to come through, man. Because that's what times we coming into. This devil is finna come down with great wrath, man. He's finna come down with great wrath, you know. Cause them, and then another thing too. What is this? This is the famine of the word. Cause with the Bibles being illegal, that's gonna cause people to start bugging, because there's not gonna be no answers out there no more. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, hold on. This Amos 8:11 says, this Amos 8:11 says, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but the hearing of the words of the Lord. And that's what we've seen, man. The Bible becoming illegal, then guess what? If the Bible becomes illegal, then Esau could lock up or do whatever he wants to do to the ones that, you know, break that law, because he's going to have penalties for anybody that breaks that. And who's going to be the forefront of the ones going to break it? The men of the Lord. So that's meaning what? The men of the Lord are not going to be, the word of the Lord is not going to be being proclaimed anymore. That season of the word of the Lord being proclaimed, the message, the gospel being proclaimed that season's going to be over. That's what times we come to, that season. We come to the time when that season is going to be wrapped up. And we know when the prophets start going back out there, when the famine of the word happened, prophecy going to start, start hitting like that, man. Hitting left and right. Because at that point, pursuing the Revelation 7, they all been sealed completely. They've been sealed, man. But I'm going to go to the differences, and they shall wonder from, see, who is they? The ones that never got it. That dodged the prophets day in and day out, and when all these things started happening, then they knew a prophet was amongst them, and they tried to seek him out. But now the Lord have withdrawn his prophets, man. He have withdrawn his prophets. They're no longer on the scene no more, man. Let me get another one. Bear with me right quick. It is in 2 chapter 5, verse 9. It says, and salt water shall be found in a sweet. All friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chambers. Now, the point is in the bottom part of the verse, because, salt waters, going to being mixed with the sweet waters, being mixed with the water that's drinkable. And pretty much people bugging out, man. resources coming slim, things being contaminated, things like that. But the main point is at the bottom of the verse. It says, then shall wit hide itself and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. What's that? That's going into the prophets being taken off. When these plagues start to hit and things like that, the Lord gonna hide his prophets, man. He's gonna hide them. And that understanding will no longer be going forth. Just the plagues will be coming out, man. And I think let me see what it says. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, people gonna be through that day, man. They gonna be through. The understanding is gonna be gone. The prophets gonna be taken off the scene, man. The Lord said, like he said, like I can't remember the prophet. He said he'll make his tongue cleave to the top of his mouth. You niggas not gonna get it, man, because y'all are allotted to receive the destruction. So Lord's not gonna have you get the understanding on how to escape it, man. But this bill being, and I'm reading it, I never read it. This says Republicans voting for a bill that could make Bible illegal outrages the MAGA. Published May 02, updated May 05. May the 5th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob Trouble, which is, hey, it's looking like it, man. Especially, man, if this happens too, man. The MOTB is already being so close, man. World War III, man. Yahweh Shai's appearing is around the corner, man. It's not too much to say exactly, but we'll read it. It says, MAGA conservatives voiced outrage that congressional Republicans voted for the Anti-Semitic Awareness Act over concerns it would make the Bible illegal. Congress on Wednesday passed a bill which will require the Department of Education to use the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance, the IHRA, that's the acronym for a working definition of the anti-Semitic when enforcing anti-discrimination laws. It comes as a colleges across the United States have seen pro-Palestine protests that the critics say at times have allegedly veered into anti-Semitic. And this is just Esau showing his cunningness, his skillfulness. He's putting all these pieces together, making up a report to eventually say this is why we got to come down on the prophets. That's all he's doing. Because he could liken us going out to teaching as us protesting, man. An anti-Semitic protest. He already calls us the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? So, it says anti-Semitic is a certain perception of the small hats, which may be expressed as hatred toward the small hats. What's the word? Rhetorical and physical manifestations of the anti-Semitic are directed toward small hats or non-small individuals and or their property, towards small hat community institutions and religious facility. The definition reads, and it's crazy because you you got the gutter rats, but hey, here you go, playing victim, anti-Shem, which, we can't be anti-Shem if we come from the loins of Shem too. But, let me see. So the bill drew bipartisan criticism with both Democrats and Republicans voting against it. Critics agree that the bill, if signed into law, stifles free speech that is protected by the U.S. Constitution and is overly broad in its definition of anti-Semitic, pointing to the definition of including claiming the existence of a state of Israel is a racist endeavor. It says the bill partisan criticism with both. And it seems like the Democrats are in on it too. Showing you how they two wings of the same bird. But hey, like I said, the title of the video, what does this mean for us, man? In a nutshell, we close. This is another prophecy of we're close. When I read that 2 Ezra 5, those were tokens, or tokens mean signs of the end. This is a big one right here. the famine of the word, pretty much. The persecution, because the persecution of being persecuted is part of the famine of the word, pretty much. That's because when they coming down on us, we ain't gonna be able to teach. You know, brothers in prison and things like that. You know, so Lord willing, this is edifying to the power of spirit of Yahweh Bashem Abishai and feed you lemon sheets of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. I'm gonna end it up by saying call all Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rachakwadash. I'm gonna get it by honest to the apostles of the great millstone. To y'all, I'm gonna say shalom, man.